So a lot of people have been in my streams asking me if H1 has failed with this new update. I play early in the day for NA, and a lot of times my lobbies don't have a lot of players in them. As you can see in this gameplay, there's like 60 people in it pretty much off spawn. Usually NA's peak isn't till 5 or 6 Eastern time, and by then I've already quit streaming, so usually my lobbies aren't filling up completely till like, you know, 4 to usually 4:30. And that leaves a lot of people coming in saying, oh, lobbies aren't filling, the game's dead again. Oh, the lobbies aren't filling, this game's just already went back to what it already was before. But all week long, it's not dropped below about 3K players, and it's been averaging about 10K each day still. One of the big things you got to keep in mind, however, is that this game is very EU dominated. It always has been. EU makes up a majority of the player base, and that's why NA is always kind of lagged behind a little bit. Hell, if you're watching this video, you probably aren't from NA. I don't think my viewer base is a lot of NA people. But today what I wanted to talk about is this update a failure? Now, I won't say that this update is a failure, but I won't say that the game is going uphill still. Obviously, it is not. It has fell off a little bit, and they do need to do some things to increase the player base still. There's a lot of different opinions that people have about how to make the game bigger. You know, there's different advertisements that people can do and stuff, and I try my best to advertise the game as much as I can. Most of you guys know that before the March 6th update, I actually made a video, and I titled it, if you've never watched H1Z1, then, you know, watch this video, and it was to get people who have never watched or played H1Z1 to click on the video, and hopefully they would give the game a chance. And by these statistics, you can see that about 700,000 people seen that video and they're recommended, and guess what? 70K people watched the video. Unlucky. So what am I getting at with this? I'm getting at that the fact they ruined the name H1Z1 a very long time ago. All the streamers back then, everything, they ruined the name H1Z1, and nobody will give the game a chance no matter what they do. Now, they did change the name to Z1 Battle Royale, but obviously that's almost the exact same name as H1Z1. If they would have rebranded, I said this from the beginning, I've literally said this for so long, they should have completely rebranded. I don't care if they named the game Fortnite V2, I don't care if they named the game Radical Heights, they should have renamed the game and released it like it was a brand new game. I don't care if it's exactly what game we're playing right now, it would have gotten more players. Now, a few bigger streamers have given the game a chance since this update came out, like Stormin, Eric Chosips, you know, people that were big back in H1's peak, and they have said like, oh, the game's in a good spot, you know, it's actually fun to play, it's almost exactly like it used to be back in the day, and for the most part, I could see myself playing this if it had players. Now, there's the problem, it still doesn't have that many players. I mean, it peaked at like 12K or whatever at the peak of the update, and, you know, it's averaged about 10K. That's not a lot of players between a lot of different servers. Now, I know all kinds of people that come into my stream and tell me this. They tell me they should, you know, pay the streamers, they should pay Shroud, they should pay Summit, all this stuff. And the reason that hasn't worked in the past is because this game is extremely easy to stream snipe on. Anybody can hop on this game and stream snipe anybody that they see streaming. And as we've seen in the past, it's completely ruined the experiences of every single streamer that has been paid to play this game. And then it ends up with them shit-talking the game, uninstalling the game, and then we lose more players than we had before they even got paid to play. I think I've mentioned this in a video before, but this is just the idea that I have, and I think it is the only way that they could pay people to play and actually have it work out for them. As we all know, Flamehopper hosts, you know, hosted games. Flamehopper's a really good dude. He has a pretty good community, actually a wonderful community, and he's a wonderful dude. So if they paid a streamer like Summit or Shroud or whoever they wanted to pay to play H1Z1, they should put them into Flamehopper's hosted server with Flamehopper's subs that normally play his hosted games and let them play on that, and that way they won't get stream sniped, and, you know, if somebody in there does stream snipe, then you can just instantly remove them, get them banned, whatever the case may be. Nantg, the company itself, has a $7.6 billion net worth. I know they can afford to have all this advertisement, they can afford to have streamers play, whatever the case may be, but I'm still unsure of how they'll get people to actually check out H1. Like I showed those statistics on YouTube, it's always been that way. A lot of people see H1 and they immediately want nothing to do with it whatsoever. So I don't know how they're going to make the advertisement work. I don't know what they plan on doing. I have been told that they said they were not going to pay streamers at all, but if they don't pay streamers, I don't know what other advertisement they could possibly do. Other than that though, like I said, I think the update is very good. A lot of streamers seem to think the update is good. It's just a matter of advertisement now. Whatever they do for advertising is going to make or break this game. Hopefully you guys did enjoy this. If you did, make sure to leave a like. Go sub if you're new. I am on the brink of 13,000 subs, and I would really appreciate anybody that goes and subs, and hopefully we can hit that today. Other than that, thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Peace.